SBR Forum's Punters is brought to you by Bookmaker.
We are previewing Week 7 in the NFL here at SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Doug Upstone from sports-watch.com. Doug Upstone has been a long-time college football analyst on these shows. He's had a great record. Now, though, he's moving up in class. He's stepping up in class to the NFL. Doug, these lines are a lot tougher. You know, this is like playing street ball, going from like the suburbs to the gritty inner city. Tough lines here, Doug.
You know what? And I am more than ready to take this on. I'm having actually a very good year myself personally in the NFL, so I'm looking forward to this. And I know I'll be getting quite a few new faces at SBR Forum in this particular instance because more people watch the NFL videos than the college. So in that case, I'm excited to get some new faces and they can see what little thing we got going on here, Peter.
All right, man, stepping up in class, Doug Upstone, and he requested it too. This is not something that I suggested to him. I encouraged him. He requested to be moved, to be included in the NBA cappers. All right, let's see what you got here. We're going to talk about Dallas at Carolina. Carolina's a 2-point home dog. Carolina is off the bye. Dallas, of course, inconsistent Dallas with Tony Romo off the close loss to Baltimore. Should Carolina really be a home dog here? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say there's some value with Carolina plus the points off the bye.
Well, the last week, as you said, Dallas always finds a way in recent years to screw things up. They had that game won last week, but in typical Cowboys fashion, penalties, curious play calling, clock management, drop passes at the worst possible times sent Jerry's kids down to 2 and 3. Yet in that game, I still saw something that I felt that they could do. I'm no Cowboys fan. I don't like Tony Romo, but I really do like them in this situation. And what I like about it is I like how hard they played. I like what the game plans that they brought forth. And I think those are the things that they did wrong are correctable mistakes. One thing that was reported not exclusively, all over the internet was the locker room scene after the game, which was all the players being in complete frustration, which I think will really work to their advantage, especially on the road. Now, what's the difference between the Carolina team that's 1-4 this year versus the one from last year that was 1-4? Cam Newton and the offense. Now, last year at this time, Newton had already posted 2 400-yard passing games, okay? But yet the second-year player has yet to pass 300 yards in a single game so far, and his team's fortunes have slipped like who he used to play for, Auburn. Now, here's proof after 5 games compared to last year. The Panthers a year ago at this juncture were averaging 23.2 points per game. In 2012, they're down to 18.4. Now, that's a drop of 26%. They have also lost their center, Ryan Khalil, which further complicates matters with the offensive line in trying to get the offense going. Now, with the Cowboys such a short favorite, essentially just having to win the game at -2, I expect them to give the same type of effort as last week, tighten up some of the loose ends that they screwed things up, and I have the boys winning at Carolina by a touchdown or more.
Doug, every time we go into these videos, I'm always leaning towards one side. You're always leaning towards the other. By the end of the video, I'm completely convinced. I mean, the public is going to see this. Carolina off the bye, Cam Newton, Dallas with, burned so much money, especially as a favorite. And the public is going to like, I don't know. I assume the public's going to like Carolina here. But now I am convinced once again, Dallas -2 is my official pick and lean on this game. Thanks so much, Doug. We'll see how it turns out. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you.